Definitely trying to work this mid round, but got to be very careful. FURIA have 3 players at the ready on this B bomb site. They even have a kit if they have to play retake on A, but because Vinny is pushed into A ramp, they're just going to stick with this 3B stack.
And this could work out perfectly for them as Complexity are setting up for the execute. FURIA have enough members here to dispel this attack for Complexity into the pistol. 30 seconds left. Config starts to run on in. Poison clearing out Art immediately. Config in with a headshot. Junior trying to step up now. The North American goes down to Poison, and it's all on Vinny. Other side of the map, not enough done for the 3-man setup of FURIA. And once again, it is Vinny who is tasked with trying to figure out how to pull this one back. Walking into the market, he's not looking to the left side here, Vinny. A player close by, and it's blamF. Confirmed here for Complexity. They're going to play the post plan.
Gap in the smoke, and Vinny makes the most of it. Early kill onto Config makes this retake much easier, especially with Poison trapped on the site. He's fighting alone, and that leaves it all on Rush.
Rush into the 1v3, hiding in a sandwich. Multiple players starting to come this way, and it's going to be difficult for him to isolate these fights. Knowing exactly where he is with lack of cover, really, when he gets that first pick. And now they know exactly where he is, and the trade comes in from Vinny. And Bly was talking about that on the desk, right? He was saying that, okay, it's really fun to watch that FURIA game plan, but some rounds you do want to see them temper the aggression. And maybe that's one of the rounds you are looking to that forward. Junior, yet again, getting his opening kill out of the connector. He did that a couple rounds prior, and now a good start again. It's Vinny's boosted position on top of the fence that finds Poison, and a second kill in for FURIA.
Now Complexity may feel they have to force the issue to get back into this round. JKS sneaking out of the ramp, but I think those nades show that he has clearly been spotted. And he's not ready for Junior from the other side.
That will put blamF in a better position, and Yuri hasn't quite spotted it. Now here's the nades being used, goes into the peak, but blamF with the headshot. Junior in with his 3K though, and leaves blamF in a 1v4.
Might try and get the bomb plant, but Queserado's close by, and the push through the smoke will be successful.
They've drawn Vinny back over towards Ticket because they're worried about this potential connector play now that they've lost Junior. But Art is certainly walking all the way through T-spawn. Do look at Vinny now to try and hold on to the A play that is coming quite quickly. Art has not been able to get in behind quick enough, and Yuri and Vinny, they both go down. Fantastic start here for Complexity. They find all the opening kills, and this flank that started at ramp has just been spotted and ended at short. It's Queserado in a 1v5 save call. 30 seconds left, and they're just going to have to take some jewels here. They'll boost blamF up over the top of the stairs. He'll clear out top con and the bottom of the stairway, but with 19 seconds left, they still got to get over to the site. There's that CT player watching for the default plan. If they try and plant triple, well, you've got another op over there. Vinny and Queserado, they're getting all of the kills. 9 seconds left is blamF just getting frags, but they just fall away. They hide. There's no time. He had to plant the bomb immediately there. And Junior, he's playing up on top of Ticket, and Yuri's just walked into the ramp. Junior has been fantastic so far, but he's missed this time. Itchy up into stairs, and Complexity starting to run down the A side. They've still got to deal with this double stack at CT, but also this secret player that is playing from ramp, and that's Yuri that's dropped the bomb. He's created distraction, opened up a chance for Junior, and now things for Complexity are running dry again. blamF realizes he needs to flush the ramp player out, and he's done that. He's taken Yuri out of play, but there's 9 seconds left. They're getting the kills here, but Rush is suddenly in a 1v2. He taps the bomb. He goes for the kill, and in doing so, concedes the round. He needs to stay alive before the time runs out.
Config is in this smoke too. Once this fades, he might get the edge, but Yuri's ready for him. JKS sprays from the site, but it's into the 1v1, and it's that man, blamF, that you've got to find, but he's smoking the bomb early, and the molly could cause all sorts of issues.
Oh, but blamF's got out before it, and that bomb is planted for the apartments. The position is lined up, but Queserado gets off it. He knows blamF's in behind the van, but now blamF knows exactly where Queserado is, and it doesn't matter. Queserado in with a headshot.
FURIA are doing everything right now. Junior even switched up his position in the previous round, but he's already out of this one.
Yeah, it's a fast contact play. Explosion onto the A side, but it's Art in the double kill. Yuri peeking out from default. FURIA finding all of the kills, but it's a 2 versus 3 right now, and Complexity They're going to start walking forward. JKS knows there's a bit of a gap to play with. He's going to smoke off the top of connector. As Caserado starts to come through CT. Oh, they're not looking at him. The play through CT's working out, but BlameF tries his best. It will not come through. It's just one player playing from short, but it looks like they're going to find FURIA walking into that trap. It's BlameF, should I say. The trap walks into them. Config with the headshot. Yuri and Art both fall. Fantastic start here from Complexity on the CT pistol. They needed this good start. You said that, Hawker, and so far it's so good.
B-site's still open though, Dinko. There's the chance that the bomb could sneak in for the plant. This fight is crucial though, and Junior has the P250 for range, but he's not landing the shots, and the rotate is arriving.
Yeah, the time taken in these duels has allowed that rotation to come in, and the bomb is still stuck in the apartments right now. With 25 seconds left, they're just drawing out the time. They're allowing the double pushing from all the apartments. Caserado didn't have his gun out. This duel, Art will certainly be the crown jewel in the attack. He's the player in the strongest position, but BlameF is currently watching it. He can't move out of this spot just yet. He needs a distraction from his teammates in the smoke. That could work as well. BlameF is under pressure, goes right through the smoke, finds Art. Poison on the AWP, getting the first kill, and BlameF, he's stepping up. Another round, looking good for BlameF, and they clean it up. That's number one done here for FURIA. Bomb plant secure, but now they're looking for the round win. And it's doable. They've got M4s. Got an M4, should I say. Galil's still here for Vinny. FURIA hasn't been able to find an upgraded weapon, but still potent with the Tech 9 if his position comes out strong. And Complexity all coming through the same position. They can be funneled right into the rifles. And BlameF has gone down. JKS trying to limit some of the spots they could be playing from, trying to break up this fight, but it's not been working for them. And now Vinny jumps around the corner. The Brazilian Flyer coming through in this round. It's the B-Rush that has got FURIA, their 13th. JKS in its sandwich right now. They only have a couple of smokes available to them on FURIA, and they're just going to play contact because of that. And JKS, is he ready for it? No. The explosion out from Vinny, the headshot in, and now it's Confi playing further back on that secondary AWP. His main AWPer, his primary AWPer out of play, and BlameF is dragging himself over to try and hold on to this A attack. Vinny's going to get the bomb down, or at least look to try and plant it. Config is moving forward, hasn't been given a chance, but finally the shot will come through, and it's Junior stepping up. 2 big kills for him, and it leaves BlameF in a 1v3. He's got some money in the bank here as well, but this round is not looking that great for BlameF's chances, so he is walking away. Config this time playing short aggressively, looking for that pick on the edge of the smoke, but he's going to drop back, and just in time as well, because here comes the B play. Caserado's jumped out. He's so good at just creating this pressure, but Rush and Config, they handle the pressure.
And now Vinny has to try and make a solo play out onto A. JKS should be well prepared for it though. Easy headshot in behind. Desperation play for FURIA after losing the early fights. Art in connector, caught off guard by BlameF. Look at that response from Complexity. They're slightly scared of that B site right now. The fake's working out, but JKS is pushed in.
Yeah, Junior's got the bomb on the other side of this wall right now. JKS is going to go for the fight. If he goes around the corner, he could find the bomb and drop it, but he hasn't gone through. And instead, it's Art on the double kill. JKS knows there's players going over towards the A side of the map, but they've just got players everywhere right now for FURIA. And Complexity, they're getting torn out. Poison and JKS have got to turn this around. And Poison spots the ramp player. Where of the CT flank? And Poison's got that as well. What a play from Poison. All 3 shut down. And Complexity reach 12. Rush on the CT side can be fantastic in this position. He calls the info. The Caserado's jump through the window. Follow-up players going through as well. Rush trying to find his second victim, but he hasn't been able to pick it up. And he's overrun. Config as well. And BlameF, he's got over here. He's doing a good job of staying alive, and he's got another kill. BlameF has got the bomb. He's got the round in his hands right now as well. FURIA have to try and snatch it back. And oh, Junior, he might just be the player to do it. 2 kills picked up. It's just JKS. Justin Savage looking to pull off the 1v2. He's coming through the apartments. 29 seconds left and no bomb down yet for FURIA. They're still waiting for Justin Savage to make his play, to make his move here. JKS spotted, and Art will find the pick.
No timeouts for FURIA left. They've just got to go straight into round 30.
It's 2 players out middle early for FURIA, but they're running through the ramp smoke. Art has been able to find himself Poison right through the fire and flames. It's an opening pick for FURIA, but JKS is in underneath the wood, and he has BlameF playing. On the edge of the smoke, they spotted Art, and they've pulled that kill back.
As Config spotted this man, he hits the shot. It's actually BlameF who steals it away. A second kill through the smoke. FURIA getting shut down.
in the A side of the map with him. And now Junior walks up connector. Around the corner is BlameF, tucked in the cubby. Junior will start to make his play forward, and the barrel spotted for BlameF. The swing out, Junior down, and overtime locked in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going the distance and a little bit more. And in for this B retake attempt. He's going through the T apartments, and Yuri's waiting for it. Yuri was waiting for it, but he's turned around. And now JKS might just have the jump on him. He wants to move quickly as this time is ticking. Caserato finding a double kill. Yuri catches out JKS, and what a round from Caserato.
A bomb's got to go down eventually, boys. You've got to go for it soon. Caserato was looking for this fight, but BlameF stays quiet, and here comes the peak. He's got the kill, and he's dropped the bomb.
Yeah, the bomb down is a big issue here for Caserato. He'll pick it up, taps, tries to pull them into the open, but now with his time ticking, the molly into the site, he goes right into it. Now the secondary AWP of Art trying to step up for FURIA. They're already a man up into the play, so the pressure is on for Complexity, and BlameF, he handles the pressure. He was born in the pressure. He's found himself a follow-up kill that puts it into the 3v3, but Complexity are being chunked down, and Yuri with the shots. It's Config, the only player with health in this one. BlameF is on 2 HP, and Config trying to work the ankles. The bomb is planted for BlameF. He's got to go for it around the corner. His time is ticking. He's not really actually planning for him at all. It's too far to the left now. The cover's not good for him. He cannot get it. He cannot get tight.
Complexity continue to get that mid control. FURIA aren't fussed about that, though. They're going to take back some control of the B apartments, and Caserato's aggression is allowing this rotate. FURIA are going to start stacking this A site.
Yuri gets close to the smoke at ramp, and Vinny just pulled in the Sandra, but Config didn't see him. Put your glasses on, Config. 2 kills for Vinny. Art stepped up as well, and now it's just Poison and JKS alone. 2v4 for Complexity. Can they stay alive in their map pick? It's just JKS, and he's brought down as well. It's FURIA that walk away with an overtime win on Mirage. Because I want something similar. It's looking good. And what we'll see, FURIA looking good heading into the second map. They would love to lock themselves in a match up against Vitality. And Complexity, they've got to survive elimination, and a mid play coming in for Complexity early on.
Early CT smoke deployed, but Rush is going to drop back to the bomb site. Meanwhile, the flank is coming through, but FURIA are just going to focus on getting site control.
Well, JKS is further back, and we've seen him do nasty things from this position in the past, but Art has got a double. JKS hits the headshot. That is the bomb dropped at the back of the site. That'll buy some extra time for Rush to get closer alongside BlameF. Yuri and Vinny together. Bomb not planted yet. And with Vinny playing from CT, is the cover here for Yuri. And they are worrying about how long FURIA are taking. They get a little bit paranoid about a potential flight through Banana. They're just biding their time, waiting for that plant to start to come through. And as it happens, Vinny peeks out and takes the Banana fight. It's now BlameF alone in the 1 versus 2 for the pistol round win. He starts to move forward into the site. Yuri just baiting the shot away. The crossfire is so strong. He has to try and go right through it. It's not happening for BlameF. He's overrun, and FURIA find the pistol. Regather for the retake. They're all coming in from short on the Complexity side of things, and Yuri is very low, so he has to peek out using the distraction of his teammate to bait away, and Yuri's come in with a double kill. He's looking to close it out. He looks for the 4K, but he cannot get it.
Not many nades left for FURIA either. They only have 1 smoke for the execute.
Poison boosted his teammate up, repositions into the back of the site. And here go FURIA leading the way. The flash, the secondary flash comes in. It's completely blinded BlameF. There's no CT smoke down. Instead, it's a T-stair smoke to try and block off and isolate the fights. And they've got the kills. Poison tried to play on the edge of the smoke, but Art just takes him out. And now Complexity, you don't really have the money to go for this. You don't have the resources. So it has to be the safe call for Complexity.
We'll see some of those A players likely use those nades early. Art's getting into the smoke, though. They might not expect him to be so close by. Art quickly emerging round the corner, but he didn't expect there to be 3 CTs waiting for him.
Yeah, but that's information. That's information passed on to his teammates who can run out into A. They know there's a potential weakness on the A side of the map. And Config, he has to deliver from the middle of the bomb site. He's found one onto Vinny. Now FURIA starting to run it forward. Yuri has found out Config. Poison drops as well to Caserato. And it's JKS and BlameF left alone. 2 versus 3. And that's that information play from Art that gets the information that allows the play for FURIA to quicken up and hit that A site. The only reason they stood with chance of coming back into that was because of the performance of BlameF in regulation. They don't really have anybody standing tall right now for Complexity. That's got to change.
Oh, it's Art who gets both those kills. Trades off his teammate, Keserato, who was committed early. These are just so quick from FURIA. Such early kills in the rounds. They're getting the bomb onto B. They're getting the kills at mid. It is total domination in this round.
Yeah, clean, clinical, and FURIA, again, just melt the defense. And Poison is left in spawn with the AWP, and I feel bad for him. He hasn't been able to get involved with his weapon yet. That might just make them change their minds and want to go back towards A. And Yuri sees the smoke, but he is committed to this. With limited time, you can't send that bomb back. And now Config will have to be the player from the back of the site who has a strong position to deal with this. And now they know it is the B play starting to come through. And it's Config at the back of the site. And he can handle these situations. He can handle himself well. He's got the first. Yuri trying to go for the fight, but there's no time for the plant. And Config has done it. Yuri just tries to stay alive. You've got players pushing closer, but that bomb down. FURIA have got themselves in a decent position, but Rush is ready for the aggression of Art. And he goes around the corner, and now Vinny is holding on for the play. And Config has come through. He's got backup as well. He's got his bully squad with him, and they're looking to bully Keserato. They've done it well. Junior now fighting back, standing up for his friend, but it doesn't matter. He gets slapped as well when it comes to the weapon area and utility. So Complexity, they need to win this round cleanly.
Half-full smoke for Keserato. He gets flashed through, but there are a couple of players ready for him. JKS remains at top Banana. He's going to go for it. 2 kills for JKS. Bomb dropped on Banana. And FURIA don't even get to start this round before it's already over.
Yeah, fantastic round out of that for JKS. At Banana control. Complexity getting in their face, stopping the attack finally from FURIA. They're not letting them just take these fights. They want to put up some fight themselves. And Yuri, he should have been dead there. Config is going to go down. Yuri gets a second, this time through the smoke. There's another flanking player, though.
We know the Australians can be crazy sometimes, Dinko. We've seen it before with the Shuis. Now we're seeing it with the aggression. Could it be too much aggression, though? Because Keserato has just struck back, and they've got a wide-open B bomb site to work with.
Oh, Poison had the lineup to deny the plant, but didn't take the shot. And now the 3 versus 2 Complexity. They still have the man advantage into this retake. Some of the utility not being that effective, and Keserato was the player that drew this back for them. He looks to do some more in the round. He's not happy with the work he's done so far. He wants to get in through the smokes. You might just hear the pin pulled and the flashing. Poison steps coming right into his crosshair. Keserato hitting the headshot. FURIA looking to try and take 10 rounds here at the half. Complexity running back in. Yuri with the headshot. FURIA pull it out of the hat.
Not going as slowly as Keserato was. They want to up the pace.
Yeah, they're going very quickly here, not crouching around at all. And it's going to be Vinny hitting the first headshot. Okay, JKS not looking the right way, and it's the boiler play from Junior that's delivered 2 kills. The bomb did roll to his feet, but has been recovered by BlameF. Config and BlameF now need to try and figure out how they're going to turn this 2v4 in their favor, as FURIA look to take a good start into the second half. BlameF trying to get the fight out. He knows Keserato is in graveyard, but it's easier said than done, flushing that player out of that position. With no utility, it becomes very difficult to even think about winning this round at this point. They're going to try and walk into long, but Vinny's not missing. 2 in the pistol. BlameF looking the wrong way, and Vinny re-peeks out for his 3K.
So BlameF gets away with half health, but FURIA still have a good bit of utility for this retake. They should have the chance to smoke Banana. They could even molly BlameF out of position.
BlameF just peeking out, trying to get a fight before utility starts to come in for FURIA. Hasn't been able to get that chance just yet, and nothing's come into his spot. He'll be able to stay there, but not for long as Junior takes his kill, and JKS tries to get the lineup, but FURIA clean it up. And this time, they start to clear out the top mid position. Junior's here with the AWP. He'll look for the peek down into mid. And he hasn't missed by much there, but it's not going to be the kill. That will be, though. Yuri and Junior stepping up with 2 early picks for FURIA. And now Complexity looking to up the acceleration into the A site. Keserato's in a good position. He's also got Junior inside of the site if needed. And they're going to wrap him on the wrong side. He wasn't ready for that. And JKS, that's a big round from him. 3 kills out of nowhere. And now it's Art into the 1v2.
And Art is starting to close in on this site.
Oh, Art trying to get forward with JKS is looking for the aggression at short. Art knows how to play his angles, but he's worried about Pit. He only has to focus on his left side. He spotted Poison. He's turned it into the 1v1, but JKS with a headshot.
Oh, Art almost had the chance to make it even better for them, but he puts the smoke down to try and close the distance, and now Poison has to AWP close range. Same could be said for Art, though, as he sneaks behind the smoke.
Yeah, Art is very comfortable in this situation, though, on BlameF. He's holding for the edge of that smoke. He knows who he's going up against, and Art is out of the round. But remember, Junior's still up in the apartments for this play, and Caserato is going to start moving forward. It's just BlameF and his position known. He's dinked down to 8 HP, and it's Caserato with the headshot. And Junior has transitioned into the site with the AWP, and here comes the execute. FURIA ready for this, but Config and Rush, they don't care. They're finding kills, and Caserato gets cleared out as well. Complexity onto the A site. Even though FURIA had strength in numbers, they're not strong enough to deal with a Juggernaut. Have got the rotation over, so now it's not just all on Art, but you still need him to have some output. Setting up the Coffin's explosion, the artillery fire is actually going to go into CT. Doesn't matter for FURIA, no one's there, and Art is going to go for the quick shot, but he's missed it. He's missed the close kill. He's going to go down, and Vinny only manages one. It's not good enough here for FURIA. It has to be the save call.
Yeah, and Art's still sticking around while he's put that smoke down. He's going for a couple of pot shots through the smoke, but BlameF's just got him. That's the B player lost. FURIA are going to stick with this A stack, though.
Yeah, still running into the A side. Complexity, and they're getting shut down. It's not worked out here for Complexity, and it's all on BlameF. It looks done. Complexity are eliminated from DreamHack Masters, and FURIA booked themselves in a spot to play against Vitality. They have a matchup in front of them for a spot in the playoffs.
Hollywood person.